It's very messy. Ayo, so messy. Ayo.
The Plot Malaysia.
Hello, welcome to the Plot Malaysia. This is our 71st episode. This is the show for the fans.
By the fans.
Woohoo! Oh my goodness, what an episode we have for all of you today. Messi. Hurry, what do you have?
I think first and foremost, Ram. I don't know if it's hit you yet, but it hit me
Mhm.
yesterday as well. And I mean, yesterday, especially on the stream of Tommy, on the Tommy stream as well. But it has hit me basically that the season is just 7 or 8 days away, man. We're seven
Oh,
or eight days away
yes.
from the Premier League starting. But tomorrow, I believe, is the Community Shield, so it all kicks off tomorrow. Man City against Leicester.
Yep,
But we're 7 days away, Ram.
yep.
All depression
Seven
is
days
about to
away.
end. The Premier League season is about to kick off. Fireworks. It's all getting very,
Yes.
very exciting.
Football is back after a long break. Football is
True. I
back.
mean, the Euros, the World Cup is fun for a certain extent, but this is true
Yep,
football, man. This is what it's all about. And the
yep,
Premiership is about to begin. And yeah, and guess what? The season is about to start and transfers are hotting up, man.
yep,
Now is the time we normally see the big moves happening, the clubs making their moves to
yep,
secure their long-term targets or even some targets that have just been made available. But clubs are
yep,
starting to get active now, and you can see a domino effect. Players are
yep,
moving. And
yep,
and the big story that broke yesterday morning, I think it was our time, uh,
yep,
Lionel Messi is about to end his stay in Barcelona in a very, very messy way. He's
yep,
basically, everyone knows his contract had ended, but they were negotiating, and apparently Barcelona and Messi had agreed on a contract and wages. Barcelona were trying to clear some players, trying to drop some of their wages because they were not able to meet the La Liga
requirements.
requirements in terms of
Yep,
wage structure, etc. So they were trying to get some players off the books to reduce wages. They were trying to. I know we spoke about it, but they were trying to get rid of Griezmann. They've been
yep,
trying to get rid of Coutinho. Lots
yep.
of things. In the end, they failed miserably. They have not been able to do anything. And guess what? It's a messy, messy end.
It's
Lionel
a
Messi
messy,
is a
messy
free.
end.
He's a free agent, so he's leaving them for free as well. They didn't get a cent
Yeah,
for his sale, and he's off. He's off. I mean, Barcelona came out, confirmed. Laporte, the chairman of Barcelona, has confirmed. They have put a video out saying farewell to Messi. The players, his teammates at Barcelona, have come out with very emotional messages. Lionel Messi's stay in Barcelona is over. He has
yep.
now officially left the club. And yeah, I mean, that's what broke yesterday, Ram. But what were your thoughts about it when it broke, man?
Now I was shocked. Obviously, I mean, I thought somehow Barcelona would be able to work it out. You know, they would have found some loose ends, or they would have found a way to make it up. But I thought, with the regulations coming in, with La Liga's requirements not met, then nothing can be done to stop it from happening. So goodbye, Messi from Barcelona, and it's a very sad end for Barcelona fans, though I'm sure, because I mean there's so much hopes going into this next season, trying to recoup something back because they were in a very bad financial turmoil, and to lose the biggest asset in Barcelona, that is just a double
For,
whammy.
for
I feel it's
nothing
so
as well.
sad
For nothing
for
as well, right?
nothing. Yeah, triple whammy if you have it.
Probably the best footballer to ever play the game amongst the.
Yeah,
I mean, he's probably the finest
yeah.
record goal scorer for them. He's broken all the records for Barcelona. He's been there for what, I think 20 years now.
21 years. Yeah,
21 years he's been at the club. So I mean,
yeah.
to go in this way, it's such a shame, obviously. But yeah, when the news broke yesterday, now I'm going to give my honest perspective on this. I thought it was a power play, and I'll
Yep.
tell you why. I thought it was a power play by Barcelona. They were trying to make a move on La Liga because everyone knows a lot of clubs in Spain are going broke. La Liga are very close to striking a deal with CVC Capital Partners, who are a
Mm.
private equity firm.
Yep.
And they were supposed to provide funding. I think they were supposed to inject $3.2 billion into the La Liga. Uh,
Hmm.
so what I think what many people thought Barcelona were trying to do was they were trying to force the hand of La Liga, because these are La Liga requirements, right? It's because of that Messi can't be registered as a Barcelona player. So
Yep.
what they were trying to do was kind of give a message to La Liga that, listen, Messi is leaving and it's only because of you. Because we have
Mm.
agreed he wants to stay with us, everything's agreed, but because of you, the best player in the world is about
Mm.
to leave. And they were
Yep.
trying to, and in my opinion, they were trying to do that so that CVC Capital Partners may back out of the deal. They are
Okay.
about to inject money into the La Liga, but if the most prized asset of La Liga, the best player in La Liga, the best player in the world, leaves that
Goes away.
league,
Yeah.
why
They
should
don't
they
see a
inject?
point of investing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. Why should they invest that kind of money into the league? It
Yep.
doesn't
Yep.
become
Yep.
as attractive anymore, the league. So
Yep.
I thought it was a power play. And in the end, La Liga were going to bend and it was all going to work out. But guess what? I was proven wrong,
Mhm.
because the news that's coming out, everyone has confirmed it. His teammates have confirmed it. Not only that, I hear PSG have booked Eiffel Tower for the 10th of August.
Mhm.
So, guys, hot on the news. Fabrizio Romano has pretty much confirmed it. They are
Yep. Yep.
almost about to conclude a deal with
We're
PSG.
just waiting for the here we go from Fabrizio Romano.
Exactly, because they are about to announce his signing on the Eiffel Tower. The only time they've done it before is with Neymar, uh, and looks like it's confirmed, man. So I was proven wrong. It looks like this could very well be happening, Ram. It could
Oh my
very,
goodness.
very well be happening. This, and
Oh my goodness.
how deadly would that be, man?
I mean, honestly, I think Messi will take League One or League One of French league to a different level. With him coming into the fray, I think it'll be such a good asset for League One in France and PSG. My goodness, they will be relishing this opportunity. Obviously, I mean he's still 34 years old, but I think he still have some years left in him to actually play some good football, break more records. And I think it's going to be very very exciting. But as you said, bro, this three three attacking players for PSG, insane. I don't know what to say. I know it's too early to say anything, but I think when they play in the Champions League, it's going to be like a walk in the park for them.
No,
you know,
I think look at it this way, man. They've got the kind of crazy talent they have, and I'm going to give you an idea of what that talent is, guys. But the kind of crazy talent that PSG have, with Messi about to sign with them as well. I mean, for Messi, I mean, Ligue 1 is going to be a playground. It's going to be a
yep,
piece of cake. It's going to be a playground
yep.
with the teammates he
It's
has
a,
as
it's a
well.
downgrade from where he is from,
So
right? So
PSG could end up just resting all these big guns regularly in League A and just focus on the Champions League, and
yep,
and and they'll be pretty much unstoppable in the Champions League with a team like that, right? In
yep,
my opinion, it's extremely unfair. It's
yep.
extremely unfair that a team can throw the kind of money around to just basically get all the top players in the world and put them in the team. And financial fair play, everyone knows, has gone out of the window this season. I think this is such an unfair ploy. It's
But
just
Hari,
buying the Champions League,
but
buying the league. There's
but
no
Hari,
balance. There's no check and
I
balance.
I agree with you on that. But PSG has done some amazing business this season with so many players coming in on a free. Even Lionel Messi, if that deal is true, he's coming in on a free. So I think they've done some really really good business, because if Messi was available, say maybe I don't know how many £100 million want to pay for him. Maybe yeah, PSG would still try, but I don't think so. They would be all in for the
No,
race.
I agree, right? I think PSG is an unbelievable business, guys, because
Yep,
just to give an idea of how many free transfers and the kind of free transfers they have secured, right?
yep.
Lionel Messi, who's about to be secured, I mean, unbelievable. Apart from that, Donnarumma on a
Donnarumma,
free, Sergio Ramos
Sergio
on a
Ramos,
free,
Gini
Genie
Wijnaldum,
Wijnaldum on a free. The
free.
only one they've had to pay for out
Hakimi.
of that is Hakimi. That's ridiculous. It's unbelievable business. Probably the best window ever in the history of world football, in my opinion.
Yeah, it
But
is.
where I'm saying it's unfair is not with the transfer fees, but with the wages. You can't
Yeah,
be paying this kind of wages. The kind of wages we're talking about, 500,000-600,000 pounds for all these players. I mean,
yep.
how are you balancing the books? It just seems really unfair where clubs are trying to balance the books in the times of COVID as well. And then you have a team just throwing all money around. They don't
Mhm.
even get that kind of revenue in. So I think it's a bit unfair. I think it's very unfair. But at the same time, I mean, who, I mean, if the regulators are not stopping them, why should they stop themselves?
Yeah,
They are not doing
exactly.
they are not doing anything wrong. They've secured some unbelievable transfers, and what a team that looks like. To give you an idea, guys, to give you an idea, Ram, just have a look at this, man.
Oh,
Now there are many ways you can spring this. I've put together a potential starting 11 that PSG might play
yep,
with in the Champions League. I'm going to say, right.
yep.
But have a look at that for a team, guys. Donnarumma in goal,
Mm.
Sergio Ramos, Marquinhos at the back, Hakimi on the right, Bernat on the
Bernard.
left. In midfield, they could play with three, so they could play Verratti, Paredes, and Gini Wijnaldum. But I'm going with the two. So I'm going with Marco Verratti, who's probably one of the top Italian players. Gini Wijnaldum, very underrated, top class player. And then many people would look at the front three being Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi. I've gone with the three of them to play behind Icardi, who's a brilliant goal scorer. So
Mm.
I've gone with Mbappe, Neymar as an attacking midfielder, Messi on the right, and then Icardi up top. Now they could do a lot of other things. They could remove Icardi. They could play Messi up top, Angel Di Maria on the right. That's
Yep.
also a possibility. But what a team, man!
They
This
can
kind of an
rotate. They
attacking
can
lineup.
rotate like nobody's business. They
Yep.
can just
This
easily
kind of an
rotate.
attacking lineup is unstoppable, I think. And
Unstoppable.
yeah, so it's going to be
Pave the
very
way for
interesting
the
to
new
watch.
Galacticos, don't you think, Harry? Pave the way
Yeah,
for the new
but yeah, but
Galacticos.
these are the new Galacticos. And
Yep.
not only that, PSG have always been held back in the last few years, I think, by not very good managers. They now have a top class manager as well in Pochettino. So it's very hard to see them or see anyone beating them and winning the Champions League with that sort of a team, because Barcelona is weaker without Messi. Real Madrid is a weaker team now.
Yep.
I mean, I think this is an outstanding team. Unless, of course, I think you have got some interesting news, Ram, that
Yep.
potentially,
Mhm.
what I mean, I think you told me about this before we came on air, but maybe you want to share. Potentially, PSG have to sell a couple of players now.
Well, yeah, that's what I got from this website, Football London. It says that in order to finance Messi's wages, okay, PSG might have to offload not one, not two, but three players all together. So the first one could be Icardi, you know,
Yep. Oh wow.
sad
Then
but
he
true,
could. Then he won't be in the team. Yep.
sad but true. The second one could be Abdou Diallo, right?
Okay.
And the third one could be former Man United player Ander Herrera. That could also be for two reasons. One is because of Messi, and also because of the possibility that Paul Pogba might join PSG.
Oh
So
my God, that won't happen now, man. Apparently, that's off the books now with Messi coming. They can't afford Pogba, but you just never
yeah,
know.
maybe not this transfer window, Hurry, but I think because they have Messi in as a firepower, and they have the front three as total dominating attackers. I think it is to actually make the way for Pogba to eventually go to PSG. That's what it is. Because now you look at it this way, right? Yes, I agree with you 100% that the Pogba deal may not have happened. Okay, but hey, you've just got Messi in.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
we're just
yeah.
waiting for the confirmation. Why wouldn't Pogba want to play with Messi
No,
alongside
I think
Messi
he
now?
would want to, but I don't think they'll close it this now,
Not
because
now.
I think
Yeah,
not this summer now. I think they'll hold back
yeah,
on that one.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, interesting. Could Mbappe leave? I don't think so. I think they're going to play together. According to Pochettino, Mbappe will stay as well.
At
But
least
I
another
think
season, I think.
But I think they will sell one or two players now because of
Yeah,
wages. I mean, the wages are going to be astronomical. And midfield, I think. I mean, it could be Ander Herrera. It could be Idrissa Gueye,
yep,
who maybe surplus requirements. Paredes, I think, is a
yep,
top class midfielder. If they look to
yep.
sell him, maybe another club, hopefully Liverpool makes a move for him. We need a midfielder. But yeah, I
Mhm.
think there's still a lot of movement that's going to happen from a lot of clubs. There's
Yep,
something else I'm going to highlight as well, guys, because this is breaking as well, and this is something I caught. But
yep.
Barcelona troubles don't end there, because Sergio Kun Aguero, who has joined them, is
Mhm.
now threatening to walk out of his contract. He's
Oh,
apparently very, very upset, very pissed off, and he's asked his agent to see if he can back out of his contract in some way, because he feels cheated, because his best friend, his best mate, Messi, has left. His idea was to play with Messi in that club, and I don't think that's what he was sold, that Messi would
mhm.
leave, and now Messi is gone, so he's trying to get off the books. He's really pissed off with the Barca management and
He
stakeholders.
has he
So,
has every
so
reason to
something
be
to,
happy. He has every reason to be
exactly
upset. Yep,
something to watch out for. But Barcelona troubles don't end there. It could
Mm.
well be that Aguero may look to back out, or these troubles will just fester on for the rest of for the start of the season, which will not be good for Barcelona.
I think the topic on Barcelona and of course all the top teams in La Liga, the news could be flushing in quick and fast.
Yep.
So I keep yourselves tuned. As the moment we get those news, we will be sharing it to all of you
We
as
will be
well.
updating you guys on a regular basis. But yeah,
Absolutely,
keep your ears
absolutely.
to the ground. And from
Yep,
as a Liverpool fan, guys, I mean, we're going to talk about this really very quickly now as well. We're going to wrap things up with a couple of other bits of transfer news, but obviously, it's fantastic news that Grealish
yep.
has now signed
Officially,
officially signed for Manchester City. So Jack Grealish,
congratulations.
that deal is concluded. City have paid £100 million, the
The
most
biggest,
expensive
yep, the biggest record had so far. This the
the
biggest
record
record in the Premier
record
League.
deal in the Premier League. Record Englishman as well. Deal Jack Grealish, £100 million to City. In my opinion,
Yep,
overpaid, but English player, so you normally overpay, and I think he's a top class talent. So that makes
yep,
City a whole lot stronger. As a
yep,
Liverpool fan, I hate seeing him there because it obviously makes them stronger. But in a way, Messi moving, Grealish moving, I just feel the market is starting to move. And I think this is what Liverpool were waiting for, a domino effect. Teams will get desperate. Teams will
yep.
now try to sell players on the cheap. And I think Liverpool will try to take advantage with some of their targets. But like I said, congratulations to City and Pep. What a
Yep.
signing. As a Liverpool fan, I absolutely hate this. They are going to be much, much
I hate
stronger.
it too, man. Don't forget, I hate it too. I hate this the most. I mean, noisy neighbors, Man City, and they've got Jack Grealish. Ah, damn it. you
Yeah,
know,
Grealish.
uh,
I read it somewhere, something very interesting today, right? Reporters said that City and Pep like to move the ball fast, right? They like to
yep,
pass and move. And Jack Grealish has got super glue on his boots. So
yep,
the ball
yep.
just sticks to him. So he just
Sticks
adds a
to.
new dimension to that team. A team that not just moves now, a player that's going to get the ball to stick to his foot. Uh, to me, he's actually kind of a replacement for David Silva, if you think about it. Silva plays in a very similar mold, I feel. The
Mm,
ball stuck to his feet, the way he
mhm.
glides past players, not a lot of pace, but that ability. And I think they've picked up a replacement for Silva because I think he's an absolute quality player. He adds a new dimension to the team.
Yep.
Obviously, it's going to be a lot of rotation now between him, Mahrez,
Sterling.
Bernardo Silva, Sterling, and of
Hmm.
course, even Foden. But
Yep.
again, rumors coming out that Bernardo Silva is not happy, obviously, because he's going to get less minutes and he wants to move on. And you
Yep.
never know, guys, Riyad Mahrez or even Raheem Sterling could be on the move. So again,
Hurry,
things to watch out for. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you this, okay? I'm just for a few minutes here. I know we're going to end the show, very very soon. But before we go, I'm just going to play a psychic role over here, okay?
Yep.
just
Yep.
just tell me what you think about this, okay? I have this slightest feeling
Yep.
that Riyad Mahrez could end up in Anfield.
Oh no, that in my opinion won't happen. He's a
Hmm.
quality player. I would like him to join the club, but I don't think it will happen because Liverpool owners, the way they operate, they look for young talent, and Riyad Mahrez is already 30. So I think that won't
Hmm.
happen. They are looking for a young talent, someone about 23, 24 who can be developed and sold because Liverpool is also an aging team now. They have a lot
Hmm.
of players that have grown, aged in the team together, and I think by next year, a lot of them will be in their 30s. So I think they're looking to freshen up the squad, which is why I think they're looking to go for someone like a Jared Bowen or a Doku or there's a player that's coming out. Liverpool fans that have been rumored with, guys, just to let you guys know as well, from Bournemouth, Arnaud Danjuma, who apparently is a very tricky Dutch winger who plays for Bournemouth in the championships. Apparently, Liverpool might be after him as well. Uh, so yeah, I mean, those are the kind of players I think we're going after. We're not going to be getting Mahrez. It's a shame because I would love him to join the club, but I don't think he will.
Yeah, and for United fans out there, if you're watching this as well, we got reports coming in that this could be the Sancho and Varane could be it this window. But there are also reports there might be a slight chance that some other players might join. So let's see. We'll keep you
I
posted
think
as well.
I think United are trying to get a defensive midfielder. I think that's what they're missing. But I think now Solskjaer and the team have been told, in my opinion,
Yeah,
that they have to sell to buy now because he splashed a
yep,
lot of money, but he hasn't sold anyone. So I think they have to
yep.
sell to buy now. Liverpool are in that position, which is why we haven't bought anyone after Konate. We need to get rid of some fringe players like Shaqiri, Divock
Yep.
Origi before we can buy. And I think United is in that boat now.
Yep.
For
Yep.
them to get their next target, they have to sell some players. If not, it's an overstocked and overcrowded team, I think.
Yep, absolutely. Tell us what you think, guys. Leave your comments down below. Let us know about what you think of the Messi story indeed. Oh, I see
Wrapping
something
up.
else.
Yes, let's wrap up with a bit of Harry Kane news, guys. He
Yep.
obviously is still missing. He hasn't reported back to training, and everyone thought he was on strike. Pep Guardiola, the reports coming out, and this is true. I mean, we saw this yesterday. Pep Guardiola in a press conference has pretty much said now that yes, we're interested in Kane. We are going to do all we can to secure Harry Kane, but at the end of the day, it's up to Spurs if they want to deal with this or not. So I think Tottenham are playing hardball. Daniel Levy is refusing to sell. But it's clearly come out of Pep's mouth now that City want Harry Kane, and they're going to do everything in their
Did,
power to get him.
did you see what Harry Kane wrote on on a
I did,
statement?
and I thought I'll share this with our viewers as well.
Yep.
Harry Kane's has come out and clarified his side of the story
Yep.
with a statement that goes as follows: "It's almost 10 years since I made my Spurs debut. For every one of those years, you, the fans, have shown me total support and love. That's why it hurts to read some of the comments that have been made this week questioning my professionalism. While I won't go into the specifics of the situation, I want to clarify that I would never and have never refused to train. I'll be returning to the club tomorrow as planned. I wouldn't do anything to jeopardize the relationship I have with the fans who have given me so much unwavering support during my time with the club. This has always been the case as it is today." Now, Ram, let me ask you a question. Do you believe this?
Well, yes and no, Hurry.
Mm.
I have to be very honest. I'm going to be on the fence on this because I don't want to sound offensive,
Yep.
based on my opinions. And
Yep.
of course, I don't want to write away what could be a good possibility that could actually be true. So I think obviously he wants to leave on a good note if he's going to leave. And of course, if he doesn't end up leaving, obviously he wants to let everyone know that he's still his heart is still with the club. So yeah.
All right, guys, listen, I'll leave it up to you, but I'm going to end it on a controversial note, Ram. I think he's trying to cover himself here with the fans. He's trying to repair some of the damage. Uh, I mean, he's saying that he's never wanted to miss training.
Mhm.
So basically, the excuse he's using is he went to a place on holiday, which means he's had to quarantine. That's why he hasn't been able to join up. I think
Mm.
he's done that purposely. He's planned that.
Okay.
He's gone to a destination which involves him having come back. I think it's the Caribbean he went to, but it involves him coming back and having to
Mm.
quarantine for 6 days so he won't turn up for training. So I think he's covering himself there. I think he meant to do it. He wanted to miss training. He was trying to give a signal to Levy that he wants out. So I think he's just trying to cover his back with the fans because the fan backlash has been crazy on Harry Kane, questioning
Yep.
his
Yep.
professionalism and
Mm.
saying a lot of things about him being a very greedy individual, etc., and not showing loyalty to the club. And a lack of professionalism. So I think he's trying to cover himself. I think there is an intention. He wants to move to City, and he
Mm.
wanted to give a message to Levy. So he did it
Okay.
on purpose, and he wanted to miss
That's
training.
that's your thoughts, Harry. Fine, no problem. But I'm
Yep.
just gonna say this. I will never ever think that Harry Kane is greedy, whatnot, what have you. I think he's just looking for success. I think Harry Kane is an absolute professional. I do like him as a professional footballer. I think there's so much that he can offer to any club that he plays. I just think Daniel Levy has really, really, really caused this issue. So
No,
I'm
I agree.
putting,
I think it's
yep,
Levy's issue. I'm just saying that the
yep,
fans are going hard on Kane. I
yep,
don't agree with it. I think Kane deserves a move now. I think he
yeah, he
wants to
does.
move. He's given 7, 8 quality years
Yep,
to Spurs. He's not won anything. He's coming to the end of his
yep,
career, a tail end of his career. He wants to win something, so he's trying to secure a move, and City gives
yep.
him that opportunity. So I think he deserves that move, and I think Levy is the one who's been difficult. But the fact that he's saying that he's never meant to skip training, I think
Mm.
he's trying to cover himself there because I think he meant
Okay.
to skip training because he's trying to force a way out. Not for money, but he wants to win things. So I think he's right. And that's the
Mm.
only way he can make Levy move, maybe, or go back. I think Levy has gone back on a gentleman's agreement. But in terms of the statement, I think he's just trying to cover himself. But we'll wait to see,
Mm.
guys. Let us know your thoughts,
Yep.
guys. Spurs Suation, Spurs 9501
9501
BC.
BC.
Tommy Talks Ball, guys. Let us know what you
Yep.
think as well. We want to know from
It's
Spurs fans out there.
Bob Spur TV. Come on, yeah, tell us,
Yeah,
Bob, what do you think?
let us know as well. And I mean, before we round up, Ram, it's a messy end again, extremely messy end. But yeah, that PSG team looks deadly. So guys, stay tuned. We'll keep you up to date with more transfer updates. Ram, over to you, man.
All right, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure, of course, giving you this news and talking about football as we love. Hari, absolute pleasure once again. Signing off from the plot, Malaysia. This is the show for the
By
fans.
the fans. Cheers, guys, and see you soon.
Cheers. All right, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, watch the next video and the playlist. Support us because it will help us do better. Thank you very much. Cheers.